Dallas Fort Worth. AALAC, the Chasing Your Dream Book Tour and Expo is coming to your area. Mark your calendars, May 18th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have some amazing authors, some amazing business owners that's going to be sharing about their brand. We have some workshop facilitators that's going to be coming out. They're going to be teaching on branding, marketing, and networking. I want you to plan to be in the building, to be educated, empowered, and encouraged. Come out, support.
Aspiring Authors Magazine is a founding sponsor for Da Crew podcast. Get featured inside the magazine and allow your voice to be heard around the world.
Aspiring Authors Magazine is an international magazine founded in May of 2020 by Queen Angela. Get featured.
Hello, and welcome to the Crew Podcast. I am the visionary, Queen Angela, and welcome to Season 2. I want to thank you for tuning in and for all of your support throughout Season 1. We're back, them Divas of the Airwaves. So thank you for joining us tonight. Share this with someone in...
Because I'm back.
Welcome to the SC Book Gal and Friends Chat. We're going to be talking about the latest in book reviews, author interviews, and life. Come on in and join us. We're ready. Are you?
I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they get... You muted.
All this time I'm talking, y'all can tell me my mic muted. Look at y'all. So let's start this all over again. It's another... Okay. We're having some technical difficulties. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up that you can hear me. All right. So we got another author and a new book and a new Saturday night. You guys, she has her book that's called Entangled with Deceit. So all kinds of stuff is going on in my head with this book. So we just going to bring the author up so we can ask her all the questions that are going through my head. Welcome, author Danny Nicole. How you doing, girlie?
Hey. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you?
I am good. So you ready to talk this book? Because I
Let's
got
talk
some
about
questions. All right. Well, before we get to the book, okay?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about Danny Nicole.
Okay. Well, let me tell you a little bit about me. I am originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I now reside in Charlotte, North Carolina. So this is now where I live. I love it here. It's a beautiful city, and the weather is beautiful too. That's why I moved.
Okay.
I'm a mother of 3, and I am recently engaged, and so I'm writing. Thank you. So this is my first novel, Entangled with Deceit. So I'm a first-time author. Yes.
Ooh, we got a newbie. I love newbies. I love newbies. Why? You guys' books have that raw energy. Like you're telling people you're gonna get my book. You're gonna
You're
read
gonna
my
read my
book.
book.
The way you guys come off with it, I love it. I love it. I love it. So Milwaukee to Charlotte. That's a
Milwaukee.
big
Huge, huge,
change in
huge.
like two different worlds. Can I ask what
Totally.
brought you all the way over
First of all, the weather. It's cold in Milwaukee. It's cold and there's snow. Too much snow. Too much snow.
here? Man, I would love snow. I'm in
No.
Charleston, South Carolina. I
Okay.
would love snow.
You
You
should
know,
go visit.
we had snow maybe okay. So my daughter she's about to be 9. Happy birthday, Naya! You be turning 9 on Monday. Um, so we had snow about maybe 4 years ago. It was so pretty. It was so nice. I want it again. But y'all running from the snow
No,
down here.
I'm running from the snow. That's true. That's a true statement.
Okay. So what brought you to become an author? Why become an author?
Well, I've always, well, even when I was young, but I didn't see a lot of authors of color. Of course, I'm a '70s baby, so growing up, there just wasn't really anyone to kind of look up to, or you know, to kind of emulate or gravitate to. So I kind of just, laid at the side and just kind of moved forward in life. And then I started seeing movies and reading more stories. And then as I got older and said, I really can make money and really could do this thing. And I started moving forward with it. But it wasn't until 2017. I wrote the book in 2017.
Okay.
But I didn't publish it until 2023. Yeah, it took that
You
long
know,
even to get it out there.
a lot of authors are saying that. And now it's like I
Mhm.
want to say almost every show I've done this season, everyone is saying that there was no representation. And I'm gonna make an announcement tonight, you guys. And I'm gonna need some accountability partners for this. But just remember this of color, because we're now starting to pay attention where we should be, where we need to be, and where we ought to be. So yes, yes, yes. I thank you for becoming a part of that. Working at a library, 19 years, I am now starting to see the fruits of African American authors' labor. Um, Starting to see more of you guys on the shelves, starting to see more of you guys do book signings. And please do book signings. Okay? Go to your local library. Get your books in your local library. Have
Yes.
your community support you just like you support your community. Okay, I'm going to stop the PSA and we're going to go back to your book, Miss Nicole. But I always want authors to know that your library is for your friends. I always do that. I have to plug in libraries
Yes.
because I never knew of the world. Yes, I get paid by it, but I do see all the other benefits of it, and I love it. Yes, Trevita, you need to do that. You need to go to your library. It's one of the followers. So, entangled with deceit. Yeah, we gonna talk about you a little bit. We gonna talk about this book. Why? The cover art, the title. Break it down, break it down, break it down. So let's talk about the background of this book.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just
Well, I know you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. So let me tell you. So this book, I guess I could say some past experiences kind of led me to write this book just a little bit. a tiny bit, some past experiences, some movies, because I love romantic drama and some suspense and thriller in movies that I've seen lately. And so just combining that, and then, and I'm a romantic, I love romance novels too. So seeing a drama in a romance is like, oh my God, like, why did he do that? Or why did she do that? It just all came together. And like when we fall in love, we want the guy to be this perfect. I mean, he's perfect. He looks good. He's got the perfect job. He's got the perfect demeanor. But then there's a betrayal. And then there's a deceit. And then there's a lie. And then it's just like it all falls apart. And that's what the book is about.
See, that right there. That's why I don't want the perfect man. I need my man with a flaw. I need him to have a gut, a big head, or something. When you get on my nerve, I can say, you know what, leave me alone with your big old head.
Right. Right. See, he's too perfect. When he's too perfect, it's just like it's too good to be true, right? And he in this book, he is too good to be true.
So who is he? So tell us about these main characters, okay?
Okay. So Victoria Willis is the woman who meets Erickson Sanders, who is like the man of her dreams. He is like everything. He is like the guy, like she's prayed about. She's got the list. He's the check mark. He checks off everything on her list, right?
Okay.
Everything, as you can see from the cover, everything on her list.
I see that.
Yes, ma'am. But when she sees some red flags, she starts to pay attention to what's going on around her and with him. And she finds out he's got some things going on that he didn't tell her about from the beginning. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So I'm not trying to give it away. But is this enough for Victoria to know? If I ask that question, that is
Yeah, you can't ask
that question.
You can't ask it, Patrice. I can't answer that.
So does he find some? Okay, and his name again is
Erickson.
I was saying Eric. Okay, so
it's a nickname. You can say Eric because you can call her Vicky. So
y'all be coming up with some names for these people. Sometimes they need to just be A and B. I can't be pronouncing all these things.
E and B, right?
We got B and E today. So does E see any flaws in V? Or it's just V seen on?
No, he's the villain. V is perfect. No, she doesn't have any flaws. Of course not.
Oh Lord Jesus.
No.
So E done messed up the whole book. Upset all my nerve. You know what? We're gonna take a break, you guys, and we're gonna show y'all some commercials. And when we come back, we're gonna see who E and V gonna be in some other situations. So you guys take a break. We'll be right back, okay? E and V, Lord Jesus, yeah, acting up and
Turn off the lights and light a candle. Tonight I'm in a romantic mood. Yeah. Let's take a shower together. I'll wash your body, you was mine, yeah. Rub me down in some hot oils, baby, yeah. And I'll do the same thing you just turn off the lights, come to me. Girl, I want to give you a special treat. You're so sweet. Turn off the lights.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. If you know me, you know I love that commercial. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I want those candles.
Huh? So let me
I
ask
want
you a
those
question.
candles.
Well, girl, I'm gonna hook you up with the information. Don't worry. I'll hook you up. I'm gonna talk to Black Diamond.
Okay.
We're gonna get you some, but don't turn off the light with the candles on now. You gotta light it first and then turn them off, okay?
Okay. I won't.
So you said that movies played a part in you writing your book. Was there a certain movie or a certain character that played a part?
No, I just like, so I love romantic novels. And when I started seeing like romantic dramas or like romance with thriller and like romance with suspense, I was like, ooh, like I was intrigued by that because it wasn't like always the happy ending. It was like a ending with that wasn't happy. And I was like, ooh, oh, it wasn't that fairy tale ending all the time.
So something like the movie I just saw it, Perfect Guy.
Yes.
Something similar to that? Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that intrigued me. Yes.
Vicky is a character that we see today. Who would she be?
Yes.
Would she, from what you're telling me, I would see like Shania Lathan, or maybe, I don't like to use her much, but I'm seeing Kerry Washington.
Yes.
Who would be your Vicky?
Who would be my Vicky?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. You know what? That's a good question. It's so many that I like. See?
So
Why you put me out there? Why you put me out there like that?
Okay, well, let's say E. I'll give you a moment to think about Vicky. Let's talk about E. I am seeing a Terrence Howard. But I'm not seeing, and this is the first time I've ever thought that skin color would play a role in the character. I'm seeing the Terrence Howard attitude. Arrogant, but smooth. What do you see?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But when I think about the look, Dwayne Wayne from a different world.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
And I'm only going off of how you talk about the characters, and I'm seeing, and that's why I put them two together. Dwayne Wayne and Kerry Washington. It looks awkward, but it works.
Yes.
So who do you?
And he's got the attitude of Terrence Howard.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Right. Okay, I can see that. I get where you're going.
So now who do you go? Because you're the author. So you put that vision in front of me.
Well, so but the Terrence Howard in Empire, because he's got the swag. With the attitude.
Terrence Howard and Power, Lorenz Tate for the look.
Oh, that's good. I see that. Yeah.
Y'all need me to direct y'all movies. I can give y'all the best.
There we go. I'm gonna need a director when it becomes a movie. There we go. I'm gonna write you down. I'm gonna write you down right now.
Thank you. Put me down in the credits. In the credits.
I'm gonna need a director. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna work together. We're gonna all get paid.
So, how are you planning on marketing your book? Because we got you here. Do we have any book signings coming up? How are you planning to get Danny Nicole and Tangled with the Seat out there to the masses?
Yes. So the first thing, what's coming up next is I have an article coming out March 15th in Pretty Women Hustle. It's an online magazine. So I will be sharing that link soon. And then I'll be on the Queen collaboration with Angela March 21st. So that's another podcast.
Make it do.
Yes, ma'am. And then I'm hoping the book signing, because the pre-release for the book is March 25th. So I'm hoping the book signing will be April or May. So I got to talk with my publishing company, but that's soon. That's so it's like bam, bam, bam. Like and the promoting won't stop. I mean, I plan on being on more podcasts, more magazines right after. Like every month, I want to do something to promote the book.
Showing that book every day, talking about it every day, just
social media every day. Yes.
So let me ask you a question. Did you go independent or publishing house?
So I went publishing house.
Okay.
And I went with Black Gold Publishing because they're Black owned. And but I did my homework. Believe me, that took the longest. The book was done.
I've heard that. I've heard it's always a struggle of doing it yourself or having it done for you. And I've heard the good and bad in both situations. And when I usually tell my friends or people who approach me with that, I said, to me, it seems like the time you have to commit. If you know you're not going to have enough time to commit to fully supporting your book or supporting your branding, you might want to pay somebody and do it. But always remember, I tell them that what you pay somebody, you can technically do it yourself if you get the right set of platforms. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I understand.
That was it. And that's exactly what I had to do. That's what took so long. Exactly. I had to decide. That was the deciding factor. And I went on ahead and went with the publishing company to do that. So I've been impressed. I've been pleased ever since, and I feel good about it. I feel like we had a good relationship from the start, and I'm been moving forward from there. I'm pleased.
Right,
I'm ready to get to work. Put the work in. Yes, ma'am.
So you have your family supporting you.
Yes.
So how does your kids feel about mommy being an author and your new fiance feel about his wife being an author?
They're excited. My family has always been supportive of me. I mean, it's I'm the one that's a wreck. Like I'm the nervous wreck over here, right? I'm the one, they gotta calm me down. You know, I'm the one that's freaking out. And they're like, it's okay. Like, we're supporting you. Like, what do you need us to do? Like, when's the podcast? Like, we're behind you. It's okay. Like, they're encouraging me to calm down. Like,
that is awesome to have a supporting backbone, that village. 100%. So as you can tell, my questions are all over the place. So we're about to go back to this book. If I had to put you on the shelf, okay,
Yes.
Am I putting you next
Okay.
to I can read in public, or who Jesus, please don't let nobody see this book and get me in trouble? Where am I putting you?
Ooh. Oh boy. Probably Jesus, because when I was writing these scenes, I thought about my mama. I said, my mama. I was like, mama gonna be like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah. But ain't nothing wrong with that, because one
I
of the
know.
best selling authors there is, Zane, said she would not let her child touch her book until she turned of age. So if you scared to let mama read your book, I
Woo.
mean, I
I said,
definitely
woo.
want to read your book. Well, let me
But I
find
mean,
out.
back in the day, I mean, now that I'm grown, but at one time I was like, whoo, mama gonna be like, whoo, child.
Listen. I now understand why households have more than one Kindle. Okay, my daughter had
Yeah.
my Kindle. It was just sitting there,
Right.
and I had the book. She said, "Mommy, what? Why I snatched that Kindle so quick, girl? Give me this. I'm trying to let you go see Jesus. Not going to meet him no earlier. You know what I'm saying?" So
Right.
I
Parent
totally
control on that
understand.
Kindle. Right.
I totally understand. So if we're talking music, because that's another thing
Yes.
I love. So I told you we're gonna do book, we're gonna do movies, we're gonna do music.
Yes.
Who would be Vicky and who would be E?
Ooh. Music.
I see E. Let's see.
Mm.
No, that's not who I want. That's not.
What's the we want?
I'm thinking Usher. I'm thinking Playboy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see
I'm
that.
thinking Usher. And
Yeah.
for V, I'm thinking Shantae Moore.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Tell
Those
you.
are good. That's good. You gonna have to be a director. That's in your next on your resume. Put that down.
It's just
Yeah.
it's something that I do, because a lot of people, when they come to the library and they get their first book, they're like, I don't like to read books. And I say, your book is nothing but your TV and words.
Hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
all it is.
Yeah.
And I asked myself, what did you look at TV last and did you enjoy? The
Right.
lady today, a young lady, told me the last book she looked at and she enjoyed, the movie was what she said, Tyler Perry's Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Okay. So I gave her church, the choir director. She was like, oh, okay. So she was sitting down there reading the book while her daughter was doing the program. She sat down there for an hour. She came to me and she said, this is good. I can see this. And I was like, yeah, you want a religion, you want a little religion, but you want a little steam on the side. So really,
Mm-hmm.
everybody, when you're
Mm-hmm.
reading a book, you just TV and words. That's all it is. Use your
Yeah.
imagination to
Yeah.
fill in everything else. But
Yes.
my friend,
Absolutely.
before we end the night, you got to give us the rundown. Where to follow you, where to get your book, how to pre-order your book, social media. Go ahead and run them all down.
Okay. Well, social media, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook for my book, because that's where you're going to really get the information. I'm at Danny Nicole, the author. So it's DANICOLETHEAUTHOR. So anything about like the book release, my events, that'll be on that Instagram or Facebook. And that's where you're
Okay.
going to find that information. My book is going to be released, or you can purchase when it's ready, at Black Gold Publishing, and Amazon, those two. But that'll be on my Instagram and Facebook, those handles, those social media handles. So that's where you'll find that. And like I said, I'm going to be promoting the book like all the time, like every day. Where I'll be podcasting, magazines. I'm going to be promoting all the time. Like, you're going to get tired. You'll be like, she posting again. Yep, because I want you to get the book.
Let them be tired of you, because guess what? Just because they saw it again, somebody might have saw it the first time.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So keep on. When I see it, I will share it.
Yes,
I
please
do have a
share.
tendency to share the author's information. If you want me to do whatever you can, just say, hey, Patrice, I need your help with this. I need somebody say you can never share too much. You never can.
Yes.
Never can.
Yes. Never can.
Right.
I would do that.
So one last thing. What would you like to leave us with? What would you like to say to your new readers, your followers? What would you like to say?
Well, I want to say to my new readers, my followers, to never give up, to stay the course, to stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Like, do what you want to do. Like, follow your path. Don't be like anybody else. Follow your dream, because you're never too old and it is never too late. So stay the course. Yes.
Oh, I can't believe you just said that.
Why? You said it too? Did I say what you said? Did I repeat what you said?
No, but I'm going to lead into that. Ms. Danny Nicole, I thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you.
Before she leaves, I told you guys that I would have an announcement to make. She said, stay in your lane. It's never too late. I have been tossing and turning about this idea for the longest. And at one point, I never felt that I would be able to go and do this again. And so many life issues, family issues, work issues, But when God sets you on a course, he's going to show you where you're supposed to go. So there was this documentary that is coming out pretty soon, you guys. And the documentary is called, Are You a Librarian? And I spoke about this documentary before. And the crazy thing about it is the biggest factor and the takeaway I took from it helped me to make the decision that I made. So 7% of all librarians in the United States are African American. Only 7%, you guys. I am a librarian specialist, and I am going to announce today that in the fall, I am going back to school to get my librarian degree. It is because of you guys.
Yay.
And how I have Angela, who's my bestie, pushing me, the crew who supports me, my family who loves me. I now have a time in my life where I can say, you know what? Stop playing. God has put me where I'm supposed to be and has given me all the tools. So your girl is going back to school, y'all.
Yes.
So I need y'all to have some accountability partners and tell me to go do my homework. Me and my daughter gonna be sitting next to each other right now, ABCs. But I feel like this is a commitment that I need.
That's awesome.
Yes,
that's awesome.
I feel like this is a commitment that I need to make because of the journey that I'm on in the avenues and the people and everything that God has placed out in my path. It has been such an honor. So I believe that God said, look, girl, what you plan on doing? I got it all here. Time for you. He said, faith without works is dead. Well, guess what? It ain't gonna die here. So
that's right.
Thank you guys for another Saturday night. Your girl is going back to school. Danny Nicole book is coming out in March. We will see you next Saturday night. Love everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you found a new book to read or a new author to explore. Join us again in 2 weeks for SC Book Gals and Friends Chat. Have a good evening.